Welcome to another adventure of Barjory Buffet, the Cruise Detective. Adapted from the beloved books by Dame Droozle Scream, against the explicit wishes of her estate. This week's episode, SP Death, based on the book Bury Me in the Sun.
It started like every start starts, with a beginning. There I sat in my car, my hands on the wheel, my mind on my feet. I tapped my dashboard barometer. Something told me there was a storm a-brewing. I adjusted a mirror to check my car's weather vane. It whipped back and forth wildly, but that was no help because I was doing at least 90. And I could barely see my sundial hood ornament with all this rain. But I hydroplaned my way down those neighborhood streets and skidded into the worst strip mall this side of the anywhere. I parked so bad I took up 7 spots, and one of those spots was the sidewalk, but no time to fix it. I had a storm to outrun. I barged into the sad, bad office of my travel agent, Piggy Podiatrist. It's a silly name. Maybe that's because I misheard it and never asked again. But it's what she responded to. Even if that response was often, "What?"
Miss Buffet, how's things?
No time for you to talk, Piggy. I need a cruise and fast.
Wowee, do you have a case?
Not this time, Pigs. This one's just for leisure.
But that's what you said last time, Miss Buffet. And then I'm in my tub and I'm reading the newspaper and I see
Oh, simple-minded Piggy. Thinking that every time a cruise detective takes a cruise, she's only there to be a detective.
And then I'm dropping the newspaper because I'm so surprised.
If Piggy had a daughter, she resents her mother. And if Piggy was a daughter, her mother is long gone. I don't mean dead. These are the things that I think about while Piggy tries to talk to me and convince me she has a tub.
But anyway, let's see what we've got in the next 10 minutes. Oh, and while this loads, did I tell you that I can't get them to deliver my mail anymore?
I gazed at brochures of all the faraway places Piggy would never see. She lived above the travel agency, sleeping on a broken Murphy bed that won't come out of the wall.
Good thing I have a Google News alert for Hamilton parody because I know there's a breakfast theme one.
Piggy waits for me like an arthritic retriever, begging those kids to return home from school. Kind of dog you could probably take on vacation with you, but, you don't.
Can you get to the docks by 8:55?
Piggy! I was born on the docks by 8:55.
Is that true, or...?
And before I go, I feel a little guilty about razzing on you so much.
When?
So is there any 10-second detective work I can do for you?
Oh, there is one thing. I think someone's stealing my change.
It's falling out of your pockets because you sleep standing up against a wall.
Well, she done it again.
Now I've had the time of my life. No, I've never felt this way before.
Next thing I knew, it was 3 days later. I was in a bar below deck squealing out karaoke with a boy who said he had no parents. I didn't ask further. 'Cause I've had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you. Perhaps I was naive to hope there wouldn't be a case. After all, cruises are the murder capital of the sea, and the sea is the murder capital of the world. Murder was invented in the sea by stingrays. I've had the time of my life. No, I never felt this way before. Sure enough, in he came. Clipboard in hand, sunglasses on head. An activity director only interrupts karaoke night for 2 reasons. Something in his eyes told me it wasn't time for the hula dance lip sync limbo.
With my body and my soul, I want you more than...
Are you Barjory Buffet?
Call me Bidge.
For sure, no. Can we talk?
Fine. Swim up bar you're buying.
Yeah, I think it's included in the ticket price.
Shut
but
up.
I've had the time of my life. No, I've never felt this way.
Okay, you can get to the bar without jumping in.
You must be new. What's your name?
kneel.
With a K. You sound like a Neil with a K.
That is a verb. That is not a name.
First time finding a dead body on a cruise ship, Keneal? I remember mine. I was 8.
Okay, but can we...
Hibachi restaurant. They cut him up and hit him with the steak.
This did not happen.
You know how they make you catch a piece in your mouth like a seal? Girl before me missed, but I got it. I knew I was eating man by the 5th bite. Still swallowed.
Listen, there has been an accident.
Come on, just say the word to me.
What word? Get up.
Good idea. Let's explore this bar.
My point is, please stay out of our way until we figure out what's going on.
But I'm a cruise detective.
I don't know what that is, but we don't want to make a big scene, and we don't need a lady drinking warm pina colada mix.
Sorry, I like to keep my wits about me while I'm on a case.
You're not on a case. Please let the crew do their work.
Well, good. I wanted to relax anyway, so this works out just so great.
Oh, good. That's so good.
Why don't you go misread bingo numbers, Keneal?
And why don't you go back to your cabin because there's no swimming after 11?
Why don't you go fuck yourself, Neil?
Okay. G46.
Bingo!
Sir, I've only called 3 numbers.
I awoke the next afternoon, violently hungover from blue dye.
B. Okay, it's either 9 or 6.
Bingo!
Sir?
I slammed the window shut like it insulted my Thomas Bahamas skort suit. Oh, if that's how bad Neil is at calling bingo, how could he catch this murderer?
B4.
Thanks before, they struck again. I need to take my mind off all this. Let me see that shit map. I could relax at the spa. Ooh, I could go start a fuss in the poker room. Maybe I should go to the lounge, see if I'm strong enough to pick up an armchair. I could go to the baby changing center and throw a big fuss. Or the... Oh... Well, maybe I'll just stop by here real quick for a little tiny minute, just to do one quick little funny errand. Hello? Hello?
Hey, what are you doing in the cruise morgue?
Oh, wait! Is this not the Guy Fieri Smokehouse and Spa? Whoopsie daisy. Hold on, Otto?
Bitch! I didn't recognize you in the morgue dark. It's been too long. So good to see a living human being.
Autopsy. Honorary corpse.
They have accepted me into their little clique. Sometimes I forget that I am alive.
That's fair. You want to party, Otto?
I do want to party. It's been so long since I've partied without being the only alive person. Yes.
How'd you like to do me a favor for old time's sake?
Anything for my favorite alive person.
Ugh, you don't need to speak ill of the dead, but you don't have to kiss up to them either.
I should tell you, the condition is unusual.
Otto, baby, how many dead bodies have you de-sheeted for me? It can't be worse than that. Oh, dear fuck. It was the driest body I had ever seen. Shriveled, like a raisin full of sand that was once blood. When he took off the sheet, it was like pulling back a veil to reveal the bride of Jack Link's beef jerky.
I couldn't even run a toxicology. All her juices are bone dry, and her bones are juicy dust.
Who was all this?
The only identifier was this ring.
Smiling sun wearing sunglasses made out of gold and diamonds. So tacky, yet priceless. It can't be.
Neutro Jean, heiress to the sunblock fortune.
But she slathers so much block on, no one's ever even seen her skin.
Well, here it is. Not so great. She was on a pool chair for 3 days. Everyone assumed she claimed a tanning chair first thing in the morning and stayed until sunset.
And the surveillance.
She's motionless all day, but at night her tanning reflector blinds the camera with moonlight.
Right, it's that time of year when the moon is as bright as the sun. Drat.
But I think I know who could have Forgive me, but I think I know who could have snapped into this Slim Jim.
Lay it on me, Topsy.
A Mrs. Van Alvis was seen 3 chairs back from her.
Oh, looks like I'll have this little case solved by aquarobics after all.
Bitch, did you just leave? I can't see you in the dark. I have bat-like vision, which is none at all. Hello? Well, time to tuck myself in. That was nice.
Sunblock and Aloe have been enemies for as long as there's been a sun. So who else would kill a Sunblock princess but Aloe Vera heiress, Governess Erin Van Elvis? Mrs. Van Elvis.
Dear, I didn't marry a governor to not be called governess.
I don't think you know what that word means.
Can you make this quick and leave me to my aloe bath?
Fine. You for sure killed Neutro Jean.
Just because I've asked her to die in print advertisements doesn't...
You hated her for her sunblock beliefs.
Well, why beg the sun's permission when you can demand its forgiveness with a magic leaf?
So you basted your rival in a sunblock sauce and sent her off to death au jus.
Bless you.
Au jus. I said au jus.
And I said bless you.
Okay, so you slathered your rival in a sunblock...
For what? Her skincare fortune? Like the one I have already?
Can you prove where you were when she died?
She was out there for 3 days, dear. Whom knows when she died?
Are you traveling alone?
Irrelevant.
Is there anyone who would kill her for you?
I hope you're aware that accusing a governor of a crime is illegal in one state.
Is it in your husband's state?
Irrelevant.
Can you prove he's not on the boat?
Of course. He's been lighting up C-SPAN 6 for days. Check channel 5000.
If you ask me, I believe a paralyzing agent was mixed into Neutro Jean's sunblock, probably taken from a plant that only you and your family knows about.
Aloe heals, Miss Buffet. It is not the deathly grease in which to deep fry a chalky bitch.
It really seems like you did this.
And, is that aloe in my eyes? Or did you bring no evidence at all?
Just every bit of common sense in my gut, which I trust.
Hand me that robe, dear.
God, it's so wet.
You're confused, and you're flailing in the dark. I understand. That's how I felt, diving into my Olympic-sized aloe pool. But then, that pool boy found me face down in gooey water wings, and it all got better.
This would be terrible advice even if you weren't the murderer.
It's cruise policy for lifeguards to check on passengers after 36 hours of not moving, yes?
Then
he's your suspect. He who was on duty and failed its call. Blotch, that albino lifeguard. I'm getting out now, but I don't need your help.
I don't want to help you.
Don't you dare help me.
I don't want to see you naked.
Whoa.
Can I leave? That's one leg out. Oh, can you wiggle your toes?
Oh, there's the ladder.
Ugh. She was full of it. But if I wanted to lock her up somewhere she couldn't ooze out of, I needed more proof. So on to Blotch. Erin fought the sun with aloe, Jean with sunblock. Blotch's plan was to hide from it every moment of every day, and also aloe and sunblock. When I found him, he was doing a poor job supervising swimmers from underneath a huge inner tube with a trampoline on top. It looked very fun. I watched the little fellow empty a bubbled copper tone in his ear and wondered if it'd come out the other side. I didn't want to startle him, so I...
Jeez.
My tongue.
Oh, sorry. Oh, that hurts. That's why I always do my eyeballs last.
How do you see people from under here?
Well, no one's gonna drown if they're above water, so I get down here, in the middle of the action. Ow, ow. And sure, your head's gonna get jumped on sometimes. Stay safe, guys.
How can you be a lifeguard when you're this scared of the sun?
It's that very fear that keeps me ever vigilant to save those from what I fear most.
Lady just got slow cooked in a lounge chair.
It doesn't matter if I'm good at it.
It should.
I'm still a brave hero.
Where were you the day she fried?
I had just lost my sun hat and sun mask, so I hid in the tiki bar until nightfall.
Oh, so it's you who's been dressed like an 1800s plague doctor with the The beak mask.
Yes, it was taken by some birds who thought I was their king. Not too high, kids. Then I scavenged through the dumpster to polish off half-empty sunblocks and went to bed in my anti-tanning bed.
It's a coffin. Wait, you've got a sunblock trash stash?
Duh.
Where's your room?
Bottommost deck.
You really hate that sun.
Oh no, why would I be scared of the giant ball of space explosions? The sun has killed more people than war and religion combined.
Huh.
What?
No, I just thought you were a pretty one-dimensional guy, but then you get into that religion stuff.
Well, there's only one great power in the universe, and it's made of fire and it wants me dead.
Oh, yep, there we go.
Hey! No running by the pool.
Oh, sorry, Kneal. I just broke this case wide open is all.
Well, put it back together, because it's not yours to play with.
Why'd you let Blotch off duty?
I didn't. He was there. I saw him talking to Jean before the murder.
So he lied about being at the scene of the crime. You haven't even questioned him yet.
I am on my way to do that, but I am walking, because...
Screw you, Kneal!
Yeah, because of that.
I rifled through Blotch's nest of solves, bombs, and blocks until I found it. Neutro Jean Private Collection Black Label. SPF 700. Rosemary and Rose. Could only be Jean's. And on the back, 3 perfectly preserved greasy sunblock fingerprints. Jean's, Blotch's, and the killer's. I wired my mole in the Coast Guard to chopper me in a fingerprint scanner. He asked where he could possibly land, and I said whatever and hung up. It was time to celebrate.
Karaoke means hollow orchestra in Japanese. I just wanted you to feel that while you feel this. Oh, baby, I'm hot just like an oven. I need some loving. And
The same boy was there, making me wonder if he ever left or if he's somehow boat homeless. I ordered a drink and made an arms-out gesture to the kid as if to say, crank up the dirty dancing. This time, we're trying the lift.
Hey, Miss Buffet?
No. Why do they allow you near fun?
I have something to show you.
You know what? Okay, Kneal. I'm in such a good mood. I'm curious if it can withstand whatever bummer you're cooking up in your boring kitchen of a personality.
Okay.
when I get that feeling, I want sexual healing.
Yup. So I solved the crime, which is so funny because you didn't, but I did, which is so funny because I hate you.
Well, how about that?
And it was Van Alvis. We got the proof right here. And your cruise became a fun, safe cruise because of me.
Well, that's hilarious, because...
Lit by the purpley swirling twinkle of the pool lights, another crispy corpse sat lounging in a lounge chair. A golden bottle of aloe just out of her reach. It can't be.
Yeah, sure can. The security footage shows the governor's frying in real time.
She must have gotten a stronger dose of the chemical in her aloe.
For a second, I thought you were onto something, but as you can see, nope. Oh, and you, of course, cannot call for unauthorized airdrops. The pilot bumped into the water slide and got kicked out of the Coast Guard.
Suddenly, the pool light shut out, plunging us into complete darkness. Because it just started to be that time of year when the moon is gone for 6 months.
Huh. That was kind of weird. Good thing power outages are accidents and nobody's fault.
Wait, the bottle! Someone cut the power to steal the sunblock evidence.
I don't have time for your conspiracy theories. I have to go reset a fuse box and then solve 2 murders. And the luau. Everyone, return to your cabins. Especially you. I meant you, Miss Buff.
Wait, shut up! I figured it out while you were going on and on. Everyone, please meet me on the Lido deck in 10 minutes for one of my world-famous crime solvings. Bring a friend. You're gonna love it.
Yeah! Look, I just don't like kissing.
That gum. Hey, spit that
Thank you for coming, everyone on the boat. Except the captain, I assume.
No, I'm here.
Then I'll make this quick since no one's steering. But first, please welcome the life of the party, this angel-voiced boy who'll hum dramatic music underneath my explanation.
Hello.
In a case like this, this, there are sometimes two possible solutions. One very simple and one less so. I'll start with the complex solution. Governess Erin Van Alvis, the aloe vera heiress, was hiding something. But it wasn't a murder. It wasn't even a thing. It was a someone. She refused to confirm she was traveling alone, and then a detail in her story betrayed an aloe pool full of water wings, and unless the governor can't swim, the governess has a child. A child who could paralyze their mother's enemies with only a secret chemical stolen from the family plant vault. Was this done out of maternal love? Heck no. It was to frame Erin for murder, to get at her fortune. The child mixed the paralyzer into Jean's sunblock, and Jean accepted it because the killer was wearing the stolen mask of Blotch. Jean's lover?
Nope.
That was a big swing, but I was curious. Jean's friend.
Best friend.
I can't prove that, but when my questioning caused the governess to recognize her own chemical in the crime, the murderer killed their only mother to distract me long enough to steal my only piece of hard, greasy evidence. But who here is secretly a Van Alvis? Is it the chef? Is it me? Is it the fish we're surrounded by in the sea?
You're giving too many examples.
Is it the seal who does the tricks that are funny?
I feel like you're really milking
Is
this.
it the pizza doctor?
You're making people up.
Is it the train conductor of the sushi train? Is it Piggy?
We don't know her. None of us.
Fine!
Okay.
Think back. Who was drawing attention right before each body was found to establish a public and honestly gorgeous alibi? And who tried to cover their tracks by telling me they had no parents? Him! Karaoke kid whose name I never learned!
Oh no!
Whoa,
Grab him by the backpack before it's too late! Hit him!
But you said you had another solution, right, Mrs. Buffet?
Indeed. The simple solution is this. It was fucking Neil.
What? No way.
Yeah, that one I can't back up, but I'd be happy to see either of them go to the brig and then just regular jail.
But I didn't do it.
Oh, okay, Neil, we get it.
But you got no proof on me either, Miss Buffet. I ain't no aloe heiress heir.
You're probably right. And when you walk free, you'll walk right back to that karaoke bar, and you and me will have the time of our lives.
Why is she backing up?
No, there's no way that kid is strong enough to lift her.
Because I've had the time of my life.
And I owe it all to you. Hey, wait! Get out of my backpack! I swear, I'll throw you overboard.
If you drop me, I'm falling on your little throat. Eureka! The sunblock bottle. Rot in prison, you pint-sized fuck.
Curse you, Barjory Buffet the cruise detective. One day I'll deep fry you too. I'll eat your heart with ranch. Or my name is an Alejandro Van Alvis.
Take him away.
Oh, do I do that?
If it means you leave.
Well, bitch. Now what?
Otto, I'm gonna grab a lounge chair, turn on that poolside TV, and sit for so long, you might think I'm dead.
No. Oh. You got me.
And I looked him in the eye and said, State Senator, I'm a family man. I have a kind, caring son, and a wonderful, smooth-skinned wife, and they are my rocks, the rocks from which I govern my state.
Oh, that's right. The governor. Wow. His family really tore itself apart on their vacation. Neil's gonna have to tell him. And Neil is not emotionally available enough to break that kind of news to somebody. Yikes. I wonder if he'll ever love again. Oh shit! The karaoke's probably free!
Thank you for joining us. Come back next week for Barjory Buffet in What Doesn't Kill You Makes You Murder. End of tape. End of tape. End of tape. End of tape. End of tape.